and stay diligent on whatever your issue is. Stay diligent and vigilant, because otherwise, put in my other one. This thing is taking forever. Okay. Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'm listening. Yes, sir.
How does one like navigate the names of these legal documents necessary for proper filing, whether it's for a current case, a closed case, appellate, or just being simply denied when filing certain documents? Like, how do you know the name of which document necessary to file?
Sorry, I'm lost.
Um, so, like, if you have a current case, I know you can file. In my state, you can file a motion, whatever, but you can't file motions if a case is already closed. You have to file a petition.
Oh, the
Uh,
reopening. Okay.
yeah. So I have a case that was closed, and I filed a certain motion, but it got denied. Um, so that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you know the certain name of a document to file to get the judge to hear your case?
Wait a minute? You said the case was closed and they denied it?
Yeah, after filing a motion to set aside default judgment.
Hmm. That's interesting.
I'm interested in that too. Because if you filed a motion to set aside judgment, then that means that you were supposed to file, speculation. Are you supposed to file something before that? Or do we have to bring it back under review? Or
If I with the rule, just look at the rule. That's
What
why.
state is he in?
Yeah, what state?
Alabama.
So you're saying that the judge did say that again now? The judge, they didn't let you open it back up. Just find out what the rule is.
Yeah, the case was closed um, off of a default judgment. So submitted a motion to set aside default judgment, but they denied the motion to set aside default judgment.
What was your grounds for relief? What made you feel like you could set it aside?
Um, due process for server process.
Find out what the look at the rule.
In Alabama, rules of procedure, rules for civil procedure in Alabama for judgment, relief from judgment orders, rule number 60.
You looking at federal rule?
I was looking at my state rules, civil procedure rules for my state.
I don't understand why that would happen. That doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm missing something. That doesn't make any sense. If there's a default judgment, your argument is serviced. I think your argument may also be uh jurisdictional. If I'm making sense to you, it may be jurisdictional.
Yeah, under the Alabama civil rules of procedure, it's rule 60 for relief of default judgment. It's for clerical mistakes, I'm guessing, or mistakes, period.
That would be the direction you want to go. That's okay. Maybe it should be a better question. What would be the appropriate question to ask?
To ask Google.
Well,
if it were you, Greg, what would you do?
Yeah, if
I would look for the rule. And then I would look for the rule, find out what the actual legal issue is, and apply the rule to the issue. Because if the issue, see, it appears it was me, I'd be arguing if a service without improper service, if a court has jurisdiction without improper service.
Which that one fall under like mistakes and things like that. That's what we've been talking about. That's like a fundamental error. Alabama.
Yeah, that's fundamental. If service process wasn't due process wasn't afforded to you, that's fundamental. They can't move forward. I mean, they can, but everything they do is void.
So
Right.
that maybe that process he's taking as far as vacate is more of a well, I can't
But
say
that's
that you can't vacate.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So like I understand they got different motions, like motion to set aside, motion to vacate. So that was like my part of my question, how to know which document to actually file to find, I guess, a relief from that default judgment. Like I said, a motion to set aside was already denied. So would you
So
Sound
file
like you may have to appeal it. It sounds like maybe your process in Alabama may be to appeal it, take it to the get it out the district court or get it into the appellate court. Sounds like.
It sounds like to me as well.
yeah. So I looked up I guess the guidelines for that or the rules for time to appeal. And I've already passed that deadline for that time frame.
But
Fund-
When you go on your pattern and your reasons for why you're going back, if you wasn't served or you wasn't given notice, then that kind of waives the time frame, if I'm not mistaken, right, Greg?
That's what I would look into. Still sound. I don't know why the answer should be different in fundamental error, unless I'm missing something.
And I think that's why my issue was coming up too, Alabama. Like I tried to vacate it, but I need to be learning the appellate process. Like you got to get it out that district court and get it to that appellate court. And as far as time, it's like knowing your issue already. If you know there's a time problem, start looking up the rule for the reason why the time wouldn't be relevant.